All right. Clearly, not only did that first half not go the way that we wanted to, apparently, Zach LaVine uh, went down about closer to 4 minutes in the game, and they are now reporting that it's a knee injury. He will not be returning in this game, and that's concerning for quite a number of reasons. Looking at the play where he went down, non-contact, and non-contact knee injuries. Um, so we'll not to frighten anyone or anything like that. We'll see. We'll see what it ends up being. But I mean, and for anyone who's asking what's going on, let's first give up our thoughts and prayers to Zach LaVine to make sure that this is not, because I mean, free agent at the end of this year, you definitely don't want to have a major injury. LaVine having the first time him being on a winning team. And keep in mind, for anyone, I know that it was tweeted out like, oh, well, Zach went back. He walked on his own. Keep in mind, this is the same Zach LaVine that played 6 minutes after tearing his ACL. When he tore his ACL, he still played in that game for 6 minutes after that. So, again, not to frighten anyone or cause any panic or anything like that, just to honestly evaluate like a non-contact injury on a knee. Initially, when Jeff Van Gundy had said that he went down, he said foot, and I was like, oh, well, anything can happen with the foot. But now that it's reported with the knee, definitely thoughts and prayers go out to Zach LaVine and his family. But this game is definitely hard to watch. My dad's already texted me saying he can't finish watching this game. The Bulls are not having a good showing, but again, keep in mind, we know how close this team is. Zach went down with injury. I'm sure it's taken a lot of wind out of their sails. They started this game off. Zach's been out since about 4 minutes into the first quarter, but they were keeping it pretty close for a while. And I'm sure once they got news, hey, Zach isn't coming back, it was kind of hard for them. But this is we've been here before, right? We've been here before. Let's go to the comments. Jay paid all day, hard to watch. Yep, definitely. Rick Fernandez, it's crazy. Chicago curse. What the fuck are we doing out there? It's almost like we don't listen. It's not, again, you lose Zach LaVine. I mean, I'm sure that's emotional for the players. Not only for them and worried about their season, but that's their guy. We know how close this team is. So I'm not even holding it against them right now. We're looking depleted again. Yeah, we are definitely depleted. This is pathetic again. Beans, Zach being out. What the fuck is happening with the Bulls? Zach LaVine went down and got hurt. That's what's going on with the Bulls. We can't rebound. We can't fucking rebound or defend. They're not defending the three very well at all. Yeah, prayers up. I don't know what to say anymore, bro. These injuries are just killing me, man. Hey, they're killing the team. I mean, it was different when it was COVID. Now there's actually injuries. Fuck Green Bay, go Bears, Zach. Yep, prayers up to Zach for sure. I really don't want to watch the rest of this game. You and me both, man, but I got to. Like, I can't look away. I ain't even want to watch the game no more. Hey, yeah, once I heard the Zach injury thing, it really took the wind out of my sails as well. Zach's status is extremely important, right? Now, one will say, does the emergence of a Kobe White and his refined scoring ability, depending on if Zach LaVine's injury is not too serious, can they sustain? Now, again, not a good showing in this game. I'm talking about once everybody gets back, their defenders, everything like that. Well, that's a conversation for another day. Just out of respect to Zach, I'm not really gonna talk about any of that right now. Just word up to the chat. If you do anything, asking anything about deals or anything now because Zach may be hurt, I'm not gonna answer them right now. I'm not even gonna talk about anything. This is my last statement on that, other than the injury itself. Ross, I'm finna cry. Don't cry, man. Hey, this is the NBA. This is NBA, bro. Please take us off national TV broadcast. Prayers up for LaVine for sure. Horrifying, bro. Nothing to talk about. I mean, listen, this game, the Bulls aren't playing very well in this game. They started off. It was a nice part through the first where they were, they were still losing, but they look like at any time like, hey, if they get hot, but then things change. Damn, man, if we're going to show up like this on national televised games all the time, we might as well just agree with the national media. Hey, man, again, this one's a little bit different, though. We're getting so screwed by injuries this season. Well, first it was COVID. Now it's injuries for sure. Maybe Silver was right. Maybe we don't belong on national TV. 3 national games, 3 times getting embarrassed again. This time, this time's a little bit different. A little bit different. I feel so lifeless right now. The Bulls have zero energy. Maybe they're thinking about Zach. I don't know, but this game is depressing to watch right now. Definitely depressing. Definitely depressing. The Shy again. This isn't about getting exposed again. Keep in mind we're missing our guy in this. Like let's just be real. This is not the same. This is not the same as against Brooklyn. This is not the same. Not the same as against Mavs. This is not the same. Not getting into that. PTSD, definitely PTSD for sure. DBD, second quarter was fucking non-existent again, bro. Like you got to think they got the news probably we got. I'm sure that their minds really probably on their brother right now, probably on their brother. That's not gonna help right now, especially like this is even more for those that we're talking about trade. If anything is going on, even more reason to keep our young players, let them develop. So again, it's not the same. We got to get off that D-Lo. It's not the same. It's not the same. You can't compare it to another team. It's not the same. It's not nearly the same. It's not nearly the same as losing Bam. Not nearly the same. They just look scared, to be honest. I mean, again, I think it's an emotional thing more than anything. I honestly think he dislocated or sprained his knee. I understand he played through his first one, but I mean, to tear his ACL twice, I can imagine he'd be walking a bit different. I just hope he's good. Again, not gonna get into what it could have. Like I said, he did walk off the court, non-contact injury. But it is what it is. We'll see. I'm sure they know Bulls Nation is going to be waiting on this to figure out what's going on with Zach. We'll probably get an announcement sometime tomorrow. Zach LaVine being out hurts, but that's BS. We've gotten exposed 2 straight games when we get put in the spotlight against 2 continuous horrible coaching. Again, no, not the same. Not. And that's one thing I'm gonna fight against, especially in this game. When you lose, very much the heart and soul of your team. It's not the same as losing against a team when you guys are all out there on top of everyone else not being healthy. Again, I don't know if you guys have played sports, but when somebody goes down and you guys are a brotherhood, that shit affects you to your core. And especially with how close this team looks, again, I'm not holding this one against them. I don't give a damn how much they get blown out against. I'm not holding this one against them at all. Let's see. They're reporting that it's a non-serious injury. He won't be playing next 2 games, though. We'll get an MRI tomorrow. That's good. That's promising. That's promising. I didn't see that. I'll check and look at that, but we'll see. We'll see. I don't know what's worse, that going down or all the fake fans talking shit that we're losing. And that's the thing. Again, this is the things I talked about with Locked On Bulls and the fan base of this team. It's funny. It's mighty funny. The putback from McKinney was our only highlight. And what, Alonzo hitting those 3 threes almost like in the first couple of minutes. LaVine will undergo MRI on Saturday, poor source. The Bulls playing Boston. Initial plan that it's unlikely LaVine begins 2-game trip with the team, per source. I mean, that makes sense. That makes sense. He needs to stay and get an MRI. Why do we do this on national TV? Again, I'm getting off that. Again, it's not about it being the big. Y'all got to get off that. That big stage shit don't matter when your guy go down. Like that don't matter. Like that's more of a fan thing that we're thinking. Nobody gives a fuck about that at this point. Like again, that's not to say that when you players get shaken, like when it's their guy and it's nerve wracking. That is what it is. Go to this one, Sean. Not the same. Not the same. Clay's been out. They've had 2 years of having to find to play ball without Clay. And as good as Draymond is easier to replace in certain ways. But yeah, I mean this team is definitely playing like something like they're not focused. Definitely, this team is definitely playing with like they're not focused. No, bro, you're wild. Like it's funny how people forget. No, and I bet when people say this is non-athletic motherfuckers who've never really been on a team that's done anything important. Like, no, it's not wilding. It's not wilding. Bulls don't believe it. Serious. Hey, I'm gonna believe it again. Bulls fans, PTSD, PTSD, PTSD. Turn the game off. Pipper 27. Turn the game. Don't forget, guys. Let me know when the game's back on. Let me know when the game's back on. Blow up the team. Build around Tony Bradley. All right. Yep. We'll have the number 1 pick for the next team. All right, Tap. Listen. This is what we're gonna do. No. It's not about that being fraudulent, you dumbass bitch. Like, first of all, how about you acknowledge you want to get on the stage? Come up on here and let me embarrass you in a conversation. Let's do that. Because no, you're being a dumbass. And again, you're doing that same shit when you want to come in when the team's down talking shit. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. This team isn't fraudulent. This team is showing more heart than a lot of teams out there. So you can take that shit and shove it up your mama's ass. Don't come in here with that bullshit, bro. You about to get fucking muted. Don't come in here with that bullshit trying to get yourself over on some dumb shit because you feel like this is the opportunity for you to stick it to Bulls fans. Get the fuck on with that bullshit, fam. Get the fuck on with that. I think we're about to go on a 4-game. You know, it wouldn't. What's up, son?
Can I watch the TV?
No. Let me finish streaming. Let's see.
You still watching that TV?
We got 5 or 6 guys out. Yeah, especially when you talk about defense and everything that's going on. And this is the thing. I don't care if we get blown out by 100 as long as LaVine is okay. Listen, I mean, and the team's going to have to find a way to sustain. It's going to have to find a way to sustain. Yep. Exactly. You can see the kick in the stomach. Now, again, initial concern. They may come out in the second half now after, talking in half and be like, hey, we got to get this one for Zach. And let's see what they do. Let's see what they do. Petty Roosevelt in the building. Hey man, listen, it be like that, man. It be like that. It's because when people try to come do that dumb shit, like it's different to say one thing, but when it's dumb shit, like yeah, that's what it is. Like I don't play the dumb shit. Just saw the score, not even turning it in. Again, Zach LaVine went down with injury, brother. So if you haven't been watching the game, make sure you know that as well. Oh, you I don't know if you're new here. Petty Roosevelt is not getting me. This is literally what I do. Petty to Haize is such an interesting transition. So smooth, he just turned his hat around and is a different person. Hey man, it's like it just is what it is. It's like when it's game time, you go on, man. Surprised you're not drinking your liquor. Hey, we'll wait. Like again, like what I was saying is like we'll wait till the official announcement of the injury comes out, see what happens. Once that happens, you may see drinking Haize, but it is what it is. If it comes in what it is. At least Antonio Blankenly isn't our starting shooting guard. That things could be worse. Yeah, for sure. All right, game's back on. I will see you guys after the game, and we're still going to be doing our after game live stream even afterwards. I will see you guys right after here. I'll see you guys there. Like I like to end everything on Go Bulls. Peace.